Good afternoon, baseball fans, on a cloudless, beautiful, but albeit very windy Thursday afternoon. We welcome you to the Diamond here at Amherst for this matchup in the CWCs between the Amherst Falcons and the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers. My name is Mike Wellen, broadcasting live from the Crow's Nest just outside of left field here in Amherst. As I'm sure you can hear, just like we had in the Bonduelle game, we have strong winds again. It's at about 15 miles an hour consistently throughout the afternoon, gusting around 30. So if you hear me scrambling, it's to make sure equipment doesn't fall over, as you can really hear this wind gust picking up, and it's been frequent the past half hour or so. As the umpires meeting is complete, and we get set for baseball here on Zaleski Sports. And of course, a big thanks does go out to all of our great high school sports boosters here on Zaleski Sports as we get set for this one. The Falcons and the Chargers head to head. They announced the starting lineups. And so we will do the same. We'll start with Wittenberg-Birnamwood as the visiting team. The Chargers in their green jerseys, gold or yellow numbers, white pants, white helmets. Leading off for the Chargers is going to be their starting pitcher. That's Mason Meverden. Hitting second at third base, number 10, Pearson Patricus. Batting third, the shortstop, Ian Salveson. Hitting cleanup, second baseman, Ben Weslowski. As we will step aside for our national anthem. I'll be back in a second.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
National anthem included after a brief gust of wind, and now again taking a look at your starting lineups here on Zaleski Sports again for the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers. Again, leading off and doing the pitching, wearing number 22 is Mason Meverden. Pearson Patricus will play third base, he'll hit second and wear number 10. Ian Salveson will hit third and play shortstop, he wears number 24. Ben Weslowski wears his familiar number 3, he'll play second base and hit cleanup. Chase Krall is the center fielder, he'll hit fifth and wear number 12. Max Freza is playing first base. He wears number 2. Quentin Sipples, the DH, he wears number 5. He's DHing for the right fielder, number 15, Carter Herb. Hitting eighth is Evan Meverden. He's the catcher. He wears number 6. And Caden Schmidt is in left field. He'll hit ninth and wear number 4. For the Amherst Falcons, taking a look at their defense, and in their outfield left to right will be Eli Bowman left, Jake Hoffman in center, Aiden Jastrowski in right. Their infield, Tyler Soulsby at short, or Soulsby at third, Landon Moe at short. Wyatt Blaskowski at second, TJ Brandel at first, Matthew Gladowski putting the signs down for starting pitcher, Ben Lee. Again, wind blowing out. Could be power hitter paradise today as we get set for this one. Last time we saw these teams was back here against Bonduelle. They got an 8-1 win there, a big home run from TJ Brandel in the 6th. Falcons starting the season 6-0 and scoring runs in bunches. Put up 23 against Westfield just the day after that. As again, you can really hear, again, these winds gusting around 30 miles an hour. And it kind of amplifies up here, up at the top of the press box. So here comes Meverden to lead things off. the Chargers starting pitcher, left-handed hitter. Lee gets the sign for the dugouts. And the first pitch of this windy afternoon is just outside for ball 1. Lee working quick. The big right-hander winds and delivers. And there's a foul tip in and out of the mitt. It's a ball and a strike to Meverden. The pitch from Lee is going to be slapped foul down the third base side. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. As Tyler Soulsby going and chase down that foul ball. It was still in play down in the thick grass here at Amherst. Mid-50s temperature. It's a beautiful day temperature-wise. Just a couple of clouds in the sky. It is a beautiful day for baseball. The only issue is, again, the wind. For both teams, that's going to be an issue. That's going to be a fun part of today, see how each team adjusts as well. Amherst use it to their advantage against Bonduelle. 1-2 to Meverden. High fly ball to deep left. Bowman on the run. He can't get it. It's over his head. Meverden on his way to second, and he's going to get there with a leadoff double. That ball was poked. Runner on second, nobody out for the number 2 hitter, Pearson Patricus, the third baseman. He'll drop a bunt down, he'll drop it foul down the first base side. Nothing in 1 to Patricus, right-handed hitter. Then Lee comes set. That's going to get away, but not far enough, as Meverden will hold at second base. The ball and a strike. And that leadoff double from Mason Meverden. Hit it well, opposite field, went over the head of Bohm, who just missed it by maybe a foot. Strike. Lee working from the stretch. Big leg kick. And he'll fire in a high strike, and it's 1-2. Mo and Bleskowski taking turns holding the runner over at second. It's a big right-hander looking for a strikeout here. And he'll step off and reset. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball right by him, and there's out number 1. So with 1 out, that'll bring up the number 3 hitter, the shortstop, Ian Salverson. Another left-handed hitter. Soulsby playing even with the bag over at third. Bleskowski holding the runner on. And timeout is called. Great day for athletics. We saw the track team practicing earlier. They're still doing a little bit of stuff now. Softball playing over to my left. Of course, the baseball game going on right now. We had soccer a couple of days ago. As that'll miss outside with a breaking ball. And it's 1-0. hoping, and it appears that spring may have finally arrived here in mid-Wisconsin. It only took till late April. Ben Lee working from the stretch, and he'll miss high with a fastball. 2-0 now. And Falcons play again tomorrow. They'll be going to Amherst. They'll be back home next week, taking on Nakusa, and then going to WIAA at Fremont next week as well. Fouled straight back. 2-1. Lee getting the sign. Wide open stance to the left-handed batter's box. And it'll miss low. And it's 3-1. The worst case scenario, you put him on, sets up a force at any bag, but Lee, not a guy who likes to walk batters. He likes to pound the zone, use his stuff. 3-1. Will miss low. It's a 1-out walk, and there's runners at first and second. That'll bring up Ben Wesolowski, second baseman. Familiar name to everyone in the CWC, as we'll have a meeting on the mound with Lee, and they'll maybe set up situations for a potential bunt here. And as that meeting continues, quick reminder as well from our friends over at Fleet Farm to head into Fleet Farm during their spring yard prep event to pick up everything you need for lawn, garden, and patio. Save on fertilizers, lawn equipment, patio furniture, grills, and more at Fleet Farm. Proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Meeting adjourned. Lee heads back out. To face the powerful right-hander Wesolowski. Time called. He'll step out. Salverson on first. Meverton at second. He had the leadoff double. Walk put Salverson on first. As Lee comes set. Down in the dirt. Picked out by Glodowski. It's 1-0. Third time in 4 batters he started out with the first pitch out of the zone for Lee. And Lee had a little bit of a sluggish start as well against Bonduelle. Again, when a lot of these games are getting postponed, moved around, a lot of times it's hard for pitchers to get into a rhythm. And Lee did settle down, though, after a rough first inning against the Bears. There's a swing and a miss. Blew it right by him. It's 1-1. Ball and a strike to Ben Wesolowski. Big breaking ball, buckled the knees, and he gets strike 2 called. Beautiful pitch from Ben Lee. If he gets that going here in the first inning, that's going to bode well for the Amherst Falcons. Ball and 2 strikes, looking for another strikeout. Got him swinging, blew it right by him for out number 2. So 2 down now, and that'll bring up the number 5 hitter, Chase Krall, the center fielder. And another thing to keep an eye on as well is that Meverton's been sitting at second base for quite a while. He's their starting pitcher, hasn't had a chance to get in the dugout, get that arm warmed up a little bit. So we'll see if he maybe comes out a little bit sluggish, or if he'll take his time trying to get out there for his warm-up tosses for the bottom of the first. Right now, another left-handed hitter, standing straight up in the box, slightly open stance. And he fires a fastball in the inner half for strike one. A double and a walk have put 2 on, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Ben Lee trying to work himself out of trouble. Outfield playing fairly deep. Infield as well. High fastball, he got him to chase. It gets away from Glodowski, and the runners will advance in a pass ball. So now second and third. 2 outs, but an 0-2 count. Lee trying to strike him out here. You gotta trust your catcher as well. High fastball, almost threw it out of the backstop. And a leaping attempt and a catch made by Matt Glodowski. Beautiful play there behind the plate. Doing everything it can, extending that 5-10 frame behind the plate. As I almost went flying down the steps on a wind gust. Still nothing in 2. Got him swinging, inning over. Lee strikes out the side, leaves 2. So we'll head to the bottom half of inning number 1. It is Wittenberg nothing, the Amherst Falcons coming up on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Bottom half of inning number 1 on the way. Meverton on the mound. He'll face the top of the order. Jake Hoffman, Wyatt Blaskowski, and Ben Lee, the top 3. Then it'll be Landon Moe, Matt Glodowski, Aiden Jastromski, TJ Brandel, Jack Spadoni's DHing for Bohm, and Tyler Soulsby. So here comes Hoffman, speed threat. Not afraid to take a walk as well. Bottom half of the first now getting set. The big right-hander Meverton winds and delivers. And he'll miss down and away. Through 6 games, Amherst has shown incredible depth and ways to get on base. On base well over 400 as a unit, as that'll miss as well. It's 2-0. The 2-0 misses as well. It's 3-0. And again, Meverton stood at second base for a long time before he could go to third on the pass ball, and we'll see if that, just being out there in the wind and not being in the dugout, getting loose, if that affects him. And it's a 4-pitch walk to start things off to Hoffman. And yet again with Jake Hoffman, the question is not going to be if, it's when he's going to be running. As here comes Wyatt Blaskowski, the second baseman. Meverton working out of the stretch. Hoffman on the move. Throw down to second is going to be late. And it's a stolen base for Hoffman. And that was no chance for Evan Meverton to throw him out. Pitch was a strike, so it's 0-1 to Blaskowski. Now we'll see if Hoffman maybe tries to make a run at third. Being held on by Salveson. He'll hold hit put for now, and that'll miss. Ball 1. One and one to Blaskowski. Hoffman stands at second. 6 pitches from Meverton so far. 5 have been out of the strike zone. Hoffman on his way to third. Throw on the bag, and it's knocked away. Gets through. Hoffman's going to try and score. There will be no throw, and Hoffman's going to score. Stolen base and an E2 or E5. It's your call. I'm going to go E2, and the Falcons strike first. It's 1-0. Ball is a strike as well, so it's 1-2 to Blaskowski. A walk, 2 stolen bases, and an error have brought in a run already. Down in the dirt, good block by Meverton behind the plate. 2-2 now. The throw is a little more on line, or maybe a touch higher. They might have a chance. They might have had a chance at third, but the throw was down in the dirt. Strike 3 called. It gets by. It's dropped behind the plate, and he's going to reach. So it's a strikeout looking at an E2. And Blaskowski's aboard. That's one you don't see every day. A lot of times on a swinging strike you'll see a guy reach, but not often on a strike looking that just went right through the catcher. And Blaskowski aboard for Ben Lee. Throw back to first, back standing is Wyatt. Again, this Amherst team manufactures runs with the best of them. Wyatt can run as pretty much as well. We'll see. He's got a big lead at first. He'll stay put. Lee will drop a perfect bunt down to the mound. Step and throw in time. The sacrifice is successful. So with the runner at second, one out, here comes the shortstop, Landon Moe. Runner at second, one down. Cleanup hitter, shortstop. Chance to drive in another run. Good speed on the base pass as well with Wyatt Blaskowski. That'll miss down, ball 1. Good crowd on this beautiful, mostly cloudless day. It's been good weather all week except for the rain yesterday. High fly ball to deep left center. On the run. Backing up to make the catch. Blaskowski thought about the tag. He'll hold. And there's 2 down. That ball didn't carry like I thought it was going to. Schmidt will back up and make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down. Runner still on second. Here comes Matt Gladowski, the catcher. Outfield playing fairly deep, a lot of room in front of them, so the thing that drops will score a run. Strike 1. A walk, 2 stolen bases, an error, a strikeout and an error has put the runner at second, a sacrifice and a fly ball this inning for Amherst. Again, so far a run without the benefit of a hit, but 2 Charger errors. And that'll just miss. A ball and a strike. Sauerson creeping in. Strike 2 called. One and 2 to the Falcon backstop. Trying to drive in that second run. Popped him up. Foul and out of play. Went straight behind. Rolls onto the youth soccer fields. Looks like the track team mostly done with their practice down the first base side. Again, behind left field, softball playing Wittenberg out their own out over to my left. So I stand here in the football press box. Throw back to second, and Blaskowski is back standing. Wesolowski tried to sneak in from second base to get him, and a good little move, but just Blaskowski, good reaction time and good heads-up play by the coaches in the coaching box to let him know right away. There's Amherst. Might be their most popular so far. Was a pickoff to wrap up the second game against Whitewater. Blaskowski on the run. It's down in the dirt. Throws right on line, and he is out. Caught stealing to end the inning. But the Falcons strike for a run on no hits, and they leave none. We head to the top half of the second. It is 1-0 Falcons on Zaleski Sports. Top half of inning number 2. Here from Amherst. 1-0 Falcons again. They walk, a couple of stolen bases, a couple of errors. Brought in that first run. Jake Hoffman making things happen on the base paths. So wait for Matt Gladowski to get the gear on. Ben Lee taking some of his warm-up tosses, and as he does, a thank you goes out to our game day sponsors. A.J. Hawley & Sons, Amherst Family Foods, H.O. Wolding, Northwind Solar, Amherst International Bank, OK Hardware, and Amherst Telephone. Ben Lee worked out of a first and second one-out jam. He struck out 3 in the inning. As he's going to have to take one more toss so we again wait for Gladowski to go out and get the gear on. He's going to be facing 6, 7, and 8. In the Charger batting order, Fraza, Sipple, and Meverden. So one final toss down. Kudowski one hop right on the bag. And here comes Max Fraza, the big first baseman. Strong, powerful player. Fire in a strike. It's 0-1. Again, temperature at first pitch was about 54 degrees. Winds averaging about 17 miles an hour, gusting to around 30. Right now blowing straight out as that'll miss high and away. Ball 1. Strike 2, he painted the outside corner. Did Ben Lee. Lee working quick, looking for strikeout number 4. Got him swinging. Curveball down in the dirt. 4th strikeout for Lee, first out of the inning. That'll bring up the DH, Quinn Sipple. So far, all 4 strikeouts have been swinging for Lee. Swing and a miss. Fastball blew it right by him, let her high. Wittenberg now starting to chase a little bit as Lee Looks like starting to find a groove after that leadoff double. Put it right back in the same spot, but didn't get a swing. This time it's 1-1. Falcons looking to get to 7-0. Another big conference game coming up next week against WIAA Fremont. That'll miss inside. It's 2-1. Omro coming up as well. I think that's tomorrow. Nakusa coming to town next week. Pacelli coming to town next weekend. The 2-1. Inside. 3-1. Trying to establish an inside corner. Just yanked it a bit. Bases empty, 1 out. Top half of inning number 2. As far as the only hit of the game belongs to the Chargers. But the only run belongs to Amherst. That'll miss outside. It's a 1-out walk. And Sipple's aboard. So that'll bring up the catcher, Evan Meverden. We'll see if they have maybe steal a base, drop a bunt down. We'll see what the situation looks like. Throw back. And so if Brandel couldn't hang on to the baseball, if he does, they might have had him. Good move for a right-hander. And that one was going to miss for ball 1. Lee working from the stretch, a decent lead at first for Sipple. Slide step, and that's is going to get away, and that's going to get the runner to second. High and tight with a fastball. Man, the wild pitch will advance. On a strike, actually, when the scoreboard looks. There's strike 2. Lee looking for his 5th. He'll step off. High, 2-2. Looking for the chase there, didn't get it. Now a runner aboard. 1 out. Wittenberg looking to tie this game up. Big leg kick that time. Got him swinging, 2 down. 5th strikeout for Lee. And there has not been a ball put in play since that double. He's struck out 5 and walked 2 since then. Here comes Caden Schmidt, the speedy left fielder. Second leadoff hitter type. And he'll take a strike. Lee's command has been much better this inning. 3 of the 4 hitters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch for a strike. That one just misses. It's a ball and a strike now. Of course, stay tuned all spring long. We'll have Amherst Falcon Athletics. We've covered a couple of soccer matches so far already. It's been a lot of fun. Girls soccer team looking very strong in the first couple games of the year. That'll miss high, 2-1. Couple of shutout wins over Mauston and Watoma. Baseball team 6-0, looking for 7. Softball team got a big win a couple of days ago as well. And track team setting records. It's 3-1 now, and misses down and in. Meverton on deck. You want him leading off, and you don't want him with guys on base. Strike 2 call. There was a high strike. Schmidt had taken a couple of steps toward first base. And again, anytime you do something like that, you better make sure that you're swinging anything close now, as you might be rung up. 3-2, 2 outs. That one will miss down and in. Another walk. Now runners at first and second. And now flip things over to Meverton at the top of the order. So again, that leadoff double in the first from Meverton to deep left. Since then, he struck out 5 and walked 3. Good discipline from the Charger hitters. He'll go off speed and drop in a strike to his counterpart, Mason Meverton. Staying on that one, fouls it straight back, and it's 0-2. Dropped another off speed on him. Lee, that overpowering fastball has got a good curveball, a good changeup. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased the high fastball. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Inning over. So he leaves 2 again, and he struck out 6. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It is 1-0 Falcons right here on Zaleski Sport.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Falcons still got a run without the benefit of a hit in that last inning. For Lee, it was no runs, no hits. He left 2. And Glenowski will step back in. He was at the plate when Blaskowski was caught stealing to end the first. So he'll get a fresh count against Meverton. Meverton a walk and a strikeout through 1 inning of work. He'll give up a run. First pitch gets a swing through, and it's 0-1 to Gladowski. Gladowski, Jastrzomski, and Brandel will hit for the Falcons here in the second. Popped him up. Wind blowing it around to short, and backing up to make the catch is Salveson for out number 1. So here comes Aiden Jastrzomski, the right fielder. Left-handed hitter. We'll see if he maybe ends up going to the mound too. He relieved Lee against Monduel. Of course, they do have, with I guess just a game tomorrow and nothing over the weekend, you got Mo, Soulsby, Blaskowski can all throw. As that'll miss down and in for ball 1. And of course, the plan was for Soulsby to relieve against Monduel, but he got hurt and left. As it's 2-0. So Jastrzębski came in and did good work through 2 scoreless to wrap up that game against the Bears. Strike one call there right at the knees. It's 2-1 now to the big right fielder. That's popped found out of play, first base side. 2-2 now to Aiden. Just missed. Tried to drill the bottom of the zone. It's full, 3-2. The 3-2 is low, and it's a 1-out walk. So Jastrzębski aboard for the big man, TJ Brandel. Brandel, the signature hit of the season, that 3-run homer against Bonduel, went way out to left. Gave some insurance in what had been a pretty tight game. The Falcons were able to get a pretty harmless 7th inning on their way to the win. And with this wind picking up now, if he gets one in the air, it could go for a long way. Throw back, Jastrzębski is safe at first. Out of the stretch, and he'll buckle him with a strike. Foot came down a bit early that time for Brandel, and he couldn't pull the trigger, and it's 0-1. Another breaking ball. That one will miss outside. It's a ball and a strike. Ground ball to short, diving play. 6, 4, 3. Double play, inning over. What a play at short by Salveson. And the Falcons are retired here in the second. No runs, no hits, nobody left aboard, and we go to the third. It is 1-0 Falcons on Zaleski Sports.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
We head to the top of inning number 3. Lee getting his warm-up tosses in after that beautiful double play ball. Spun between the Keystone, between Salverson and Wesolowski. Just a good play all around by the Chargers. You got to give credit where credit is due. That was absolutely gorgeous. So Lee takes his tosses. A quick reminder from our friends at Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They have offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group of benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. So find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. So Patrikas is going to lead things off. Facing Ben Lee. Patrikas struck out swinging his first time up, and he'll take one there. Strike one. So again, one ball's been put in play here through 2+ innings now for Ben Lee. That was a leadoff double to start the game from Everett. Then since it's been 6 strikeouts and 3 walks. As that'll miss down. It's a ball and a strike. A wave and a miss. A very awkward looking swing that time from Patrikas. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lee looking for strikeout number 7. Well, he's been looking. He's been almost unhittable except for Meverton. And that'll miss down and away, 2-2. But he's also worked into quite a few deep counts. He'll drive his pitcher up. We'll see how long he can go. If they can get him through 5, maybe 6. He's left 2 on each time. The 2-2. Ground ball to second. Blaskowski will step and throw in plenty of time for the first out. There's a routine chopper, and this strong infield defense makes the play look easy. 1 down for Salveson, who drew a walk and was stranded back in the first. And that hit him. Got him in the front leg. And he'll jog his way over to first. So he's on base for the second time today. You can hear his teammates telling him, don't rub it. Don't make it look like it hurt. Yeah, it's up there as well. Softball looks like they're up 2-0. Over on the Chargers off to my left. So now a runner aboard for the cleanup hitter, Ben Weslowski, who struck out swinging back in the first. Buckled him with a breaking ball, and it's 0-1. Seen him do that a good amount of times this year for Ben Lee. Throwing that big breaking ball in the inside corner. Slide step. And that one just misses, and it's going to be a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball right by him. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Lee, when he gasses up that fastball in the upper part of the zone, Wittenberg has not been able to really get a hold of it. There's a throw over and back with a dive. It's Salveson. Ball and 2 strikes to Weslowski. Crawl sits on deck. As the big right-hander winds and delivers. Ground ball to short. Mo's going to take it over and throw over in time. So on his way to second with 2 outs now is Salveson. But a smart play on the slow roller by Landon Mo. Take the sure out. And there's 2 down for Crawl. Chase Crawl struck out swinging back in the first. And the first pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1. Now it'll miss outside, went around the plate but not over it, and it's 2-0. Trying to backdoor a curveball. Runner at second, 2 down here in the third. 1-0 Falcons, still looking for their first hit of the day. So look over to second and back with a dive without a throw. And of course you can hear it, another big gust of wind stepping in, blowing out to left. High fly ball to left. Bohm on the way back. And he'll make the catch as he was kind of spun around by the wind, but he makes the play. And that's all you need. Inning over. We played 2.5. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 3 with a score of 1-0 Falcons on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Bottom half of the third. Meverin back out to work again. He's going to face the bottom of the order. Spadoni, Soulsby, and then Hoffman to flip things back over here in the third. One hit combined between the two teams through 2.5 innings. That was a leadoff double to start the game. Since then, it's been some walks. It's been a hit batter, but nothing has hit the grass yet. As Meverton and Lee seem to be on their game. A couple of close plays though. Nice play from Eli Bowman last time at left field to make the play over in deep left as he was kind of spun around, but again he made the play and showed the umpire, make sure he had the baseball. So here comes the DH, Jack Spadoni. He's DHing for Bowman. Again, then Soulsby, and then flips over to Hoffman. The lone man who's crossed the plate today. Spadoni bat waggling on that right shoulder, and they'll take a strike. So far through 2 innings, it's been an unearned run, 2 walks, he's struck out 1. Got a double play ball as there's a bunt on third base line. It's a beautiful one. Throw to first, nose low, and scooped up in time for out number 1. Rolled is a little bit too long. Patrica's made a nice play, and one hopper scooped by Freza at first. 1 down. Here in the third for Soulsby. Soulsby, right-handed hitter. We'll take one way outside. Ground ball foul, third base side toward the on-deck circle. Falcons haven't really squared much up today. The hardest one they've seen was Mo's fly out to left. Not much strong contact here on this Thursday. And again, in front of one, rolls it foul. Now 1-2 to Soulsby. Trying to get him to chase with a breaking ball. And it's 2-2. Fastball high, full count. Ground ball up the middle. Play made it short, throwing plenty of time, and there's 2 outs. So 2 down, here comes Hoffman. He walked, stole 2 bases, and scored on a throwing error. Hoffman walked on 4 straight to start the bottom of the first. And within 3 pitches, he was at home plate. It's quite remarkable. He'll take a strike, breaking ball in there. So far, that play is held up as the only run of the game. Ground ball to third. Picked over there by Patricus, throw across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Meverin and the Chargers again. Falcons retired in order. We head to the fourth in a 1-0 game in favor of the Amherst Falcons on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Ben Lee take his warm-up tosses now in the top of the fourth. He'll be facing 6, 7, and 8 in the Charger batting order. Freza, Sipple, and Meverden. No runs on one hit. The 2 errors committed by the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers. For the Falcons, 1 run on no hits, no errors. They've left nobody aboard. Chargers have left 5. As Meverden has them stumped right now. On the other hand, Lee has done for the most part the same as well. A couple of well-hit balls to the left. One got over, but other than that, he's been throwing well. Struck out 6. He has walked 3 and hit 1. So he'll face Max Freza, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Here to start the fourth. Again, a beautiful Thursday afternoon, early evening. Just a couple clouds in the sky. It feels like spring. Ground ball through to right field for a leadoff single. Blaskowski couldn't quite make the play. And Fraze aboard to start off the top of the fourth. Sipple drew a walk. Back in the second, he'll step in now, left-handed hitter. He'll drop one down. Lee bobbles it. He'll throw to first in time, so sacrifice successful. With one out here in the fourth. So here comes Evan Meverden, who struck out swinging back in the second. He's 0 for 1 today. Tying run at second base. This game moving quick here in the fourth. Swing and a miss. Lee working out of the stretch yet again. Leadoff single and a sacrifice bunt. Got Freza standing at second base. Big leg kick from Lee. Breaking ball misses in. It's a ball and a strike. Lee gets the sign he wants. Popped him up. Foul ground, first base side. That'll get out of play as Lee now has 61 pitches. So we can get through another couple of innings, it seems like. Maybe get through 6 here. It's 1-2 to Meverden. Again, with the game tomorrow, but nothing over the weekend. They can ride Lee as long as he's able to go and as long as WIAA rules allow. Trying to get him to chase. Fastball at eye level. It's 2-2. One man out, runner at second. 1-0 game. As Lee will step off, reset. Didn't feel comfortable on the rubber there. Big leg kick. Locked him up, strike 3 called. There's 2 outs. just froze him on the outer half. Strikeout number 7. And here's Caden Schmidt. He drew a walk back in the second. Again, the number 9 hitter. He's going to be patient. Try and get Meverden a chance here with the chance to drive in some runs. And he blows a fastball right on the outside corner. 0-1 to Schmidt. 2 outs. Trying to put up another 0. Now to miss out. Ball and a strike. Schmidt patient. He worked the count full before drawing that walk back in the second. Knowing his role as the 9 hitter. Trying to get things over to the top of the order. Blows one right by him again. 0-2. He had no chance of that fastball. Lee looking to get out of this inning. He's had base runners on all 4 innings. Stranded 2 twice. Locked him up, buckled him, and the inning is over. 8 strikeouts for Ben Lee. And he leaves a runner yet again. No runs on a hit and a runner left. We are halfway through. We head to the bottom half of inning number 4. It is 1-0 Falcons on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
We've seen 3 no-hit innings so far for Mason Meverden. Falcons trying to get something going here. They got the run in the first, and that's been it. They've had a runner. They had a runner in the second. That was erased by the double play. So far, 3 innings. He struck out 1 and walked a couple. Has given up an unearned run. It'll be the heart of the order. Blaskowski, Lee, and Moe for the Amherst Falcons here in the 4th. Looking for an insurance run. Blaskowski struck out looking and reached on a pass ball. And one of the more bizarre plays you'll see on a baseball field. As it was perfectly right in the zone and locked him up, but Meverden just didn't have the baseball. So that'll miss low. Ball 1 to start the 4th. So Blaskowski 0 for 1. And that one just misses. Meverden tried to make it look good, but he could not get the call. It's 2-0. Three and 0. Good thing as well is that Meverden's pitch count's in very good shape. He's faced a lot of early counts and some early swings. The 3-0, taken all the way, and he'll take a strike. Again, looking around, it is a beautiful day. Got the track being used. Looks like some youth soccer going on all around us. Softball off to my left. Taking on the Chargers as well, and it's a leadoff walk. Blaskowski takes it inside. So here comes Ben Lee, the number 3 hitter. Dropped down a sacrifice bunt back in the 1st. So he has no official at bat today. But he struck out 8 on the mound in 4 innings of work. Blaskowski, he was caught stealing back in the 1st. He got a decent lead over at 1st this time. Meverden, not a great throwing arm. Ground ball into center field. There's the first hit of the day. Blaskowski around 2nd. He's on his way to 3rd. The throw is going to be cut off, and his runner's at the corners with nobody out. And there's the first hit of the day for the Amherst Falcons, courtesy of the big right-handed swing of Ben Lee. And so with First and third, nobody out. A chance to try and get some big-time insurance runs. Here comes Landon Moe. Moe flew out to left. That was the hardest hit ball the Falcons had until that Lee single. Shortstop getting signs from Coach Hull. We'll see if they put Lee in motion with first and third here. And O'Meverin's got to work out of some trouble. He'll work out of the stretch. Good sized lead. Low to the ground is Lee. There he goes. Moe takes all the way. Throw is going to be pump faked, and Lee's going to get second base. Pitch was a ball as well, so it's 1-0 to Moe. Two big runners in scoring position, trying to extend this lead. And we're going to see a runner now for Lee. A courtesy runner will come in. Get him back in the dugout, keep that arm loose. Noah Spolstra will run at second base. Fist bumps all around in the dugout for the big right-hander. Laskowski at third, Spolstra at second. And Mo fouls that one straight back. He was right on that fastball, but just swings it back into the fence. A ball and a strike to the Falcon shortstop. This is why you have him in the cleanup spot. You got to get these two runs in here in the fourth. That one will miss high, 2-1. That gets by. That's dropped by Mevern. That's going to bring in a run. A pass ball advances everybody. And the Falcons get their second run of the day. A huge error behind the plate. Currently 58 degrees as well. It's gotten a little bit warmer as the day has gone on. Mo draws the walk. And there's runners once again at the corners. Still nobody out. For Glodowski, who popped up to short his first time up. You know, you got to think Mo, big stolen base threat of his own, was probably going to be in motion right away here. There he goes. But he's stuck down in the dirt. Throw down to second is going to be cut off. So second and third still nobody out on the stolen base. Pitch was a ball. It's 1-0 to Glodowski. Falcons looking for a huge inning here. Spolstra at third. There's strike one call to Glodowski. It's been 2 walks and a hit. A couple of stolen bases, a pass ball, an E2. Brought in Blaskowski as Meverin's had a little bit of a rough go behind the plate at times today. That's going to be pulled foul way in front of it and rolls it toward the Wittenberg dugout. It's 1-2 to the Falcon catcher. Jastrzomski on deck. 2 big insurance runs at second and third with nobody out. Falcons need to add on here. They've been playing with fire through the first 4 on the mound. There's been base runners every inning for Wittenberg. 2 hits. We'll wheel back to second and we'll scamper back. If you can put up a crooked number here, 3-4 more runs, make things a lot more comfortable for Ben Lee. Breaking ball locked him up. Strike 3 called for out number 1. Second strikeout from Meverton. And here comes Jastrzomski. He drew a walk. Back in the second was erased on that sparkling double play. Fly ball to left. Schmidt on the run. He'll make the call on the catch. Spolstro's going to tag. The throw's going to come in. It's up the line. And it's a sac fly and an RBI for Aiden Jastrzomski. And Mowood gets to third on the play as well. That is exactly how it's done. Jastrzomski with the RBI. With 2 outs and the runner at third, here comes Brandel, who hit into a double play his first time up. 3-0 Falcons now. Again, on only 1 hit. A couple of walks. But we saw last week, Brandel could make it 5 with 1 good swing. That'll be down and away, and Meverton scrambling to make that backhand catch. Mole, good 15-20 feet down the line, ready for anything that gets by. 2 of the runs have been brought in by passed balls. That misses as well, 2-0. Spinoni on deck. Breaking ball had the front foot down too soon. It's strike 1 called. Brandel was sitting fastball. He was ready to let it rip, but he just got that front foot down and then just locked himself up. Wind blowing out to left. That'll miss. 3-1. Runner on third, 2 outs. 2 runs in. Ground ball ripped foul left field line. That'll kick right back to Patrikas at third. Full count to Brandel. Got him swinging off speed, and the inning is over. But the Falcons strike 4-2. 2 runs on 1 hit, or runner left. There was an error. We head to the 5th inning. Your score 3-0 Amherst. As you're watching Falcon Baseball Live on Zaleski Sports.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1-2-3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1-2-3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Four complete, we go to the 5th. Get a big thanks to everyone watching this afternoon on a sunny, beautiful, albeit windy and gusty Thursday afternoon. As bullpen now getting loose. Looks like for Wittenberg. That looks like that's a left-hander. Crawl. For Wittenberg, no runs on a couple of hits. They've committed 3 errors, and they've left 6 runners aboard. Amherst, 3 runs on 1 hit. No errors. They've left 1. So Meverton will lead things off. Top of the order, due up against Ben Lee. It just looks like double barrel, so legs are throwing to each other, playing catch. Wesolowski and Crawl in the bullpen area. Meverton 1 for 2, a double back in the first. And he'll take a strike. That was the biggest threat that Wittenberg had. They had second and third, 1 out. But Lee struck out back-to-back hitters to get out of that jam. There's a breaking ball, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Of course, stay tuned following the game tonight for your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll talk to Coach Held. And if the score holds up, I'm guessing we're going to get Ben Lee out here. We'll at least get 1 player. Falcons hang on here. That's outside. Tried to get him to chase a fastball. It's 1-2. Meverton, again, that double in the first. He struck out back in the second. 1 of 8 for Lee today. He's walked 3, hit a batter as well. Trying to get through the 5th. Breaking ball down, blocked by Gladowski, then taken by Meverton. 2-2 now the count. Troy baseball fans, stay tuned. We're going to have games all spring long. Be back in action for the Falcons on Monday here on Zaleski Sports. They take on Nakusa. I think it is Monday. Either way, their next home game, we will be here. I will be at WIAA Fremont shooting highlights for that game, so you can find highlights of that game, highlights of this game as well on Zaleski Sports Wisconsin on Facebook. 2-2. Tried to lock him up, doesn't get the call. It's just down 3-2 now. The count is an update as well in the CWC. El Scandinavia took down Shiocton 10-7 today. So Thunderbirds getting another win. Look forward to that matchup. That was supposed to happen last week. Got postponed, so we'll see when they make that one up. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. It was down and away, and he got the chase. And there's out number 1. Strikeout number 9. For Ben Lee. Second strikeout of Meverton as well. He struck out his last 3 hitters he's faced. So here comes Patricus, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out today. We got some people migrating over from the softball field. There's a ground ball, slow roller to Lee. He'll just underhand across, and it's 2 quick outs now here in the 5th. That's a big one for Lee, getting on the first pitch. He's worked a lot of deep counts today. And so to get a swing on the very first pitch can't be overstated how important that is if he wants to continue in this game, maybe even go the distance. So here comes Salveson, the shortstop. He has not had a plate appearance yet today, or not in a bat, I say. He's walked and been hit by a pitch. So we get set for this one. Lee set to go. Now the big right-hander works out of the windup. And he hit him again. I don't know what it is about that left-handed hitter, Salverson, but he's been walked twice, and he got walked in the first inning. And in the 3rd and the 5th, he has faced 1 pitch each time, and it's hit him. I'm sure it's nothing personal. But sometimes if you're a hitter, you just start to get frustrated, especially if you're a 3-hitter. You want to swing the bat. Either way, a big runner aboard for Wittenberg as Wesolowski will step in. Slide step, ground ball, chopped foul, first base side. For Ben Wesolowski, he's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground ball today. Runner on first, 2 outs. Average size lead over at first. He'll hold. And a swing and a miss. Looks like a changeup that time. Down and in. Got the swing over the top. It's 0-2. Looking for number 10 of the game. Popped him up. Foul territory and out of play. First base side remains 0-2 to Ben Wesolowski. Lee, it's 78 pitches. So we still got at least one more inning in him. Down and away, diving stop made by Glodowski. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lee looking to get through the 5th. Runner on first. That was Salveson, who was hit by the pitch. Slide step. Got him swinging. There's number 10, and the inning is over. So Lee with a couple of more strikeouts. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. It is a 3-0 lead for the Amherst Falcons. So right here on Zaleski Sports.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Bottom half of inning number 5. So we're going to get a change on the mound. Wesolowski's going to come in and throw. So Meverin's day's done. Looks like he'll head out to second base. They'll just switch spots. So for Meverin, he went 4. Gave up 1 hit, 3 runs. He walked 4 and struck out 3. So Wesolowski's going to come in and pitch. And he'll face 8, 9, and 1 in the Falcon batting order here in the 5th. It'll be Spadoni, Soulsby, and then back to the top with Hoffman. So he gave Ben time to go and get his batting gloves off because he had to go in and now get his warm-up tosses in. So we approach the 6 o'clock hour. A little under 90 minutes gone by in this game. It's been a quick moving game as we head to the bottom of the 5th already. Lee 5 shutout on 2 hits, struck out 10. And that Falcon bullpen is quiet. Spadoni 0 for 1. He tried to drop one down the third base line last time, was thrown out by a nice play by Patrikas. I will say, catching issues aside, the defense, especially on the infield, has been very good for the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers. Patrikas and Salveson, especially on that left side, have been sound. Down and into Spadoni. We'll see what Wesolowski's got out of the pen. Falcons, maybe if they can get him rattled a little bit, get a couple of insurance runs even further here, as they'll fire in a strike. It's 1-1 now to the DH Spadoni. Again, still just the 1 hit for the Falcons. That was Lee's single last inning. That's a little looper. A 1 hop caught by Wesolowski. He'll throw across. And there's out number 1. Nice play by the athletic Ben Wesolowski. Of course, star in 2 other sports as well, in football and basketball. As here comes Tyler Soulsby. Soulsby 0 for 1, grounded out to short. Back in the 3rd. That'll miss. It's a 1-0 count now to the Falcon third baseman. Strike one, inside corner with a fastball. Wanky right-hander, fire one inside. Weslowski getting those legs out of the way. It's 2-1 to Soulsby. And another one inside, trying to establish that corner. He's hit it once, and it's 3-1. Falcons a run in the first, 2 runs in the fourth. There's strike 2. They've stolen 4 bases today, which is well below their season average. Fly ball to right center. Diving attempt. Can't get there. He's going to get behind him. Krall did everything he could. Just couldn't quite make the play. And it's a 1-out single for Soulsby. The way he dove, if he makes that play, he went full Superman with it. It would have been quite the play. And now with Soulsby aboard, here's the top of the order. Hoffman, who's 0 for 1. Walked and scored back in the first. Grounded out to third. His last time up. Weslowski out of the stretch. That's swung and fouled straight back. So now we'll see how Weslowski handles a runner aboard. Soulsby, he's stolen a couple bases. Not one of their primary stolen base guys, but he can run if he needs to. Big leg kick that time, and that's a breaking ball down and in the dirt. Blocked by Meverton. Ball and a strike. Runner going. And it's a fastball. It's a strike. Throw down is going to be wide and into center field, but blocked down enough. And Soulsby gets second base. So it's a ball and 2 strikes to Hoffman. Stays alive. As the wind starts to gust a little bit again up here. Here down the left field line. Best seat in the house. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. That's high and tight. It's full, 3-2. Fly ball to right. Sinking fast and down, a base hit. Soulsby had to hold in case of a potential tag. And that just died in the wind, and now 2 on with 1 out for Blaskowski. But Hoffman will take it. He's 1 for 2. Wide open. Blaskowski 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk today. And that's inside, ball 1. Runners at first and second. One out. Ground ball to second. 4-3, double play. Second double play turned by Wittenberg today. I was right up the middle and right at Meverton at second base. So no runs on a hit and a runner left. We've played 5 complete. We head to the 6th. It is 3-0 Falcons on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Top half of inning number 6. And a big thanks to everyone watching back at home, wherever you may be. 3-0 Falcons on a couple of three runs on 2 hits, no errors. The Amherst Falcons, they left a couple aboard. No runs on 2 hits, 3 errors for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. As Ben Lee back out for his 6th inning of work. He'll face 5, 6, and 7 for the Chargers. Kroll, Freza, and Sipple. Lee with 10 strikeouts, walked 3, he's hit 2. Same guy twice. And he gets a swing and a miss that time from Chase Kroll, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly ball to left. Strike 2 swinging. Big leg kick for the left-handed hitter in Kroll, and he has not gotten it down in time to get any swing on that fastball. The 0-2. Strikeout number 11. Got a fastball right by him again. High and away. For out number 1. So here comes Freza. He's 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Also a strikeout today. Get some updates as well throughout mid-Wisconsin. Pittsville, the winner of a Wild Rose. Mosinee over Lakeland Union. And Marshfield softball took down Wausau East 10-0. That'll miss down and in. Small 1-2 Freza. That ball is crushed to left. Deep, off the fence. Freza on his way to second. He's going to have a 1-out double. As that ball was smoked. That ball just didn't have the height to get out of here. Halfway up the fence and straight left. Now a big run over at second base for Sipple. He's got a walk and a sacrifice today. Fastball will miss high from Lee. This is probably the order you want up if you're Amherst. Bottom 3. It's 2-0. here in the 6th. And he'll get the swing that time. It's 2-1. Meverden on deck. Evan Meverden, who's 0 for 2. And that's going to get off the glove of Gladowski, back to the fence. Freza up to third. And a 3-1 count. We're going to get, it looks like a pinch hitter. On deck for the Chargers. There's strike 2. Brennan Boda on deck. Big number 45. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him. Strikeout number 12. So here comes Boda. Pinch hitting for Evan Meverden. Another pinch hitter looks like on deck as well for Schmidt. Lee working from the stretch still. As Nathan Wampakenny is on deck. A swing and a miss. Fastball led him lunging. 0-1. Wittenberg trying to manufacture runs any way they can. At the very least, clear the bottom of the order. Just slapped foul straight back toward the soccer fields. 0-2 now. Looking for strikeout number 13. It's Ben Lee. And pitch count inching his way toward 100. We'll see if he gets the 7th, and we'll see if there's any action in the bullpen. Bottom half of this inning. Tried to get him to chase the high fastball, couldn't do it. It's 1-2. Big spot here. Runner at third. 2 outs. Lee looking to strand that 1-out double. That gets by. They're going to try and get him. Throw, dive to the plate. He's safe. And the Chargers are on the board. Pass ball. Lee missed his spot. Gladowski tried to reach across. Couldn't quite catch it cleanly. He got behind. An aggressive play from Freza. Getting in just ahead of the throw. Lee was a little touch late to get there as well. It's a 3-1 game. 2-2 to Boda. Inning over. Strikeout looking, number 13. But a run does come across on 1 hit. Nobody left. Right to the bottom half of inning number 6. It is 3-1 Amherst.
incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Bottom half of inning number 6. (3-1) Amherst. Those 2 runs in the 4th now looking real big. Kozlowski in for his 2nd inning of work. Schmidt out of the game. Patrikas over into left field now. Wapkinney over at 3rd. Final throw down from Meverton as we're going to see the heart of the order. 3-4-5 for the Falcons. Lee, Mo, Glodowski. Three runs, 3 hits for the Falcons. They've committed now an error. 1 run on 4 hits. 1 run, I should say 1 run on 3 hits. 3 errors for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Lee had the first one of those hits today as he'll take one inside. That was a single to center back in the 4th. He later came around to score, or his courtesy runner came around to score, and Spolstra. Lee also stole a base before he got pulled for the runner. And that hit him right in the back. That got him square. Here's Kozlowski looking at him all the way down the line. As going back to the fall, there's definitely no love lost between these 2 teams. That is now a quick word from the base umpire is, of course, we saw Lee hit Salveson twice today. Nice with bats on the first pitch. Both times that one got him right in the 8 on the back of his jersey. So here comes Landon Moe, who's 0 for 1 with a walk today. Throw back over. Quick tag, but back with a dive is Ben Lee. Falcons looking for insurance here. 2-run lead in the 6th. As the bullpen is getting loose. Lee on the run. Throw down, safe with a slide with a stolen base. And again with the stolen base, Lee will head off for a courtesy runner. Spolstra will head back out there. The pitch was a ball to Landon Moe as well. I'm looking to see who's throwing in that bullpen. That looks like Blaskowski getting loose. Strike 1 to Moe. 1-1. The Falcon shortstop. Runner at 2nd, nobody out. Lee was hit, stole 2nd. Spolstra will run for him now. Down in the dirt, won a block behind home plate. That ball was a 57-foot fastball. It's 2-1. That one misses high, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Counter run full, 3-2. Got a good crowd hanging around. Youth soccer fields in full action. Looks like JV softball going. The 3-2. Popped it up, foul first base side, long run for Freza. It'll get out of play. Dugout remains full. At the very least, if you're Landon Moe, you want to get that runner to third. The big leg kick. Just missed. Ball 4. Moe's aboard at first and second. Nobody out for Glodowski. Glodowski 0 for 2. A pop-up and a strikeout today. Huge runs on the bases right now for the Amherst Falcons. Wesolowski working out of the stretch, still nobody out. And that'll miss outside for ball 1. Wampkenny over at third base, starting to creep in, playing a little more even with the bag right now. Potential bunt situation here. Glodowski hasn't been swinging the bat well today. Maybe think about dropping one down, using your speed. At the very least, again, get those 2 runners over. And he does square, and he'll take one low. At the very least, let's see what Wittenberg covers it. Looks like first base might be creeping in. Looks like Fraser may cover the right side. Wesolowski, everything over. Strike 1. That time he didn't square. Two on, nobody out. That's high, 3-1. Big pitch here for Ben Wesolowski. You can't load the bases with nobody out. And he just did. Misses high, ball 4, and they're loaded for Aiden Jastrzomski. Meeting on the mound. We'll talk with Wesolowski. Jastrzomski, no official at bat today. He drew a walk and had a sacrifice fly and an RBI. The only RBI of the day for either team. Had a sac fly to left back in the 4th. Meeting adjourned, and we'll get set to resume play. Spolstra, the runner, at third. Moe at second. Glodowski at first. Good speed on the base paths. Ball in the gap, could score a 3. And they're going to play slightly to pull. Outfield's shifting over just a touch toward right center. That's blocked and off the chest protector. Remember, I don't know if you ever saw it. It's ball 1. But Spolstra, being smart, not going to take a chance here, making that first out. Corner's playing in, trying to cut that run off. Kind of surprised that the infield in general is not in completely. You'd think the middle infield would be in. You shouldn't be willing to sacrifice the run here in the 6th inning. You need to cut that run off at the plate. 2-0. Or no, that's going to be called strike, I should say. Call at the very top of the zone. A ball and a strike to Aiden Jastrzomski. Another brief burst of wind. Again, corners playing in. Middle infield at double play depth. It's a very baffling move with nobody out. Ground ball. The first. Fraser throws. They're going to get the force at the plate. Spolstra's out, but the bases remain loaded. Three-two on the putout. And here comes TJ Brandel. Big first baseman's 0 for 2. Hit into a double play and struck out. he's got plenty of power to get into the outfield. That'll miss high, ball 1. Again, no hits this inning. It's been a hit batter and a couple of walks. Then the chop to first. Corners again playing in. Wampkenny at third, even with the bag. A step further in is Freza. That's down and in the dirt. And a big block from Everton. Bullpen is quiet. Laskowski must be good to go, warmed up. Just in case he's needed. We'll see if Lee goes out for the 7th. 2-0. 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes. And if you're Coach Hill, you might just want to tell Brando just take the bat out of his hand. And he swings away 3-0 and cuts through it. (3-1). And that misses. It's ball 4. A run is across. It's 4-1 Falcons. So Bohm is going to hit for himself here. The DH is off. As we're hearing walking music, and good taste for Bohm coming out to Tricky. Spinoni went 0 for 2. One out. Gladowski at third. Jastrzemski at second. Brandel the runner at first. Bohm to hit for himself here. DH is off. Working from the windup is Weslowski. Swing and a miss. Got a fastball by him up high. So again, a run in on a hit batter and 3 walks. Fly ball to center. Shallow center. Grawl's going to drop. That's a hit. That takes a bad bounce. And they're going to send Jastrzemski. The throw is going to be into the cutoff. Throw to the plate. And he's safe. It hit him. A 2-run single. For Eli Bowman. That ball hooked up in the wind a little bit, and Patrikas was going out to left field, and Grawl kind of caught her in no man's land and took a weird kick toward the right. And it's 6-1 Falcons. 3 runs in the inning. Huge runs. We're going to see a runner here for Brandel. Jerry Lucht will run, and it looks like they're going to make a move. And with the second being out, they got to make a move now. Weslowski's going to come out of this game. A big 2-run single. No, he's going to stay out there. I thought by rule he may have had to go out. But he's going to stay in to face Soulsby. Soulsby 1 for 2 with a single back in the 5th. And it's a strike. A hit, 3 walks, and a hit batter have brought in 3 runs. Diving pitch back to second. Double play! Saverson has done it again. Luck has doubled off, 6-4 on the putout. And we'll head to the 7th, but 3 runs on 1 hit and a runner left. It is 6-1 Amherst right here on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
We head to the 7th. Ben Lee, his day is done. Wyatt Blaskowski comes in relief. For Lee, he went 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 3 and struck out 13. Blaskowski to close it out. He'll face Wampkinney. And then the top of the order. Trying to wrap this one up. So Nathan Wampkinney leaves 1 hitter left on the bench for Wittenberg. He'll hit for Caden Schmidt. Schmidt went 0 for 1. Blaskowski out of the stretch. That just missed. There's a strike. Evens up 1-1. So again, the line for Lee, he went 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 13 strikeouts on the day. Swing and a miss, got a high fastball by him. It's a 1-2. Amherst 3 outs away from 7-0. Chase the high fastball. There's 1 out. First strikeout for Blaskowski. Wampkinney retired. And now here comes Mason Meverton. He's 1 for 3 with a double and a couple of strikeouts. Well, he led off the game with a ball to deep left. Only changes, Lee went to second base. Blaskowski to the mound. Everything else the same. Hoffman, Bohm, and Jastrzewski the outfield as there's a strike. Blaskowski with a big-time curveball. He's got a plus curve. He showed it against Whitewater. He had a really strong game then. Infield, Soulsby, Moe, Lee, and Brandel. Fouled back onto the soccer fields. 0-2. Blaskowski set. Got him swinging. High fastball. And there's 2 down. Falcons now 1 out away. It's going to be up to Patricus to keep the game alive. 15 strikeouts for Falcon pitching today of 20 outs. They've got it done. Patricus 0 for 3. Strike out a couple of ground outs today. Swing and a miss. Got a fastball by him. And actually, he's a pinch hitter. So Kirsten, hitter, final available player for the Chargers. Max Kirsten is hitting. Swing and a miss. And now down to their final strike. Boskowski trying to carve through this lineup and end this game. Fouled back. Count remains 0-2. Just over 2 hours into this game. 6-1 Falcons trying to wrap it up with one more strike. It is over. Locked him up with a curveball. And the Falcons are 7-0. Your final score today. It was the Amherst Falcons 6. The Chargers of Wittenberg-Birnamwood 1. Everyone stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy post-game show is on the way. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Head to Marshfield, head to Curtis, go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Trust me, you will not regret it. Get those curds today. When we return, we'll get Coach Held up here. We'll get a player of the game as well for our highlight house right here on Zaleski Sports. Again, the Falcons win it 6-1, and they are 7-0.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Your final score this afternoon, it was the Amherst Falcons 6, Wittenberg-Birnamwood 1. Ben Lee gets one on the mound. He went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, walked 3. He struck out 13. 16 batters in the game struck out by the Falcon pitching. Again, a run on 3 hits, 3 errors for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. 6 runs on 4 hits with an error for the Amherst Falcons as they take the win here and get to 7. And again, a big pitching performance from Ben Lee, and then Wyatt Blaskowski closing things out with a 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeout inning in the 7th. Falcons 7-0. So we'll wait for Coach Held to get up here to get our post-game coverage continuing. Reminder as well for the Amherst Falcons that they'll be at Omro tomorrow. We will not be here for them, but we will be back here Monday as they'll host Nakusa. Then they go to WIAA Fremont. Looks like a potential doubleheader there. And then Saturday, a couple games next week against Pacelli. That's just a stellar day for the Falcons defense and pitching staff. As the offense wasn't quite clicking, Meverton shut him down for 4, and then Weslowski came through and got a couple of innings of his own, did a good job there. As the Falcons get win number 7. As it looks like Coach Hell's going to start to make his way up here. And as he does, we're going to get the camera to follow him a touch here. As he hustles his way up. As we'll get Coach working his way up. Right there, Coach, you're good. And we'll head out to get Coach Held, let him catch his breath for a couple of seconds. And Coach, the offense wasn't quite clicking, but when it wasn't, the pitching really stepped up.
Yeah, we got to tip your hat to Ben Lee. It's one of the things that makes us feel like we have a good shot at making a statement this year, is just Ben being Ben. And, at first it did take him a couple innings to get the nerves out, keep the runners off the bases, but great job pitching.
And even him, then Wyatt comes in, strikes out the side at the end. You guys had 16 strikeouts in 7 innings. It's got to be kind of boring to be in the outfield, isn't it?
Well, it's boring up until 2 men on base, 2 outs in a 1-0 game, and a freshman in left field has to deal with a left-handed tailing deep fly ball. And Eli Bowman, can't say enough about a freshman in the varsity field. Hung with it, made a catch going away, and saved the game for us, too.
None of that, he may have had the biggest hit of the game as well. A little 2-run single in which their left fielder did not handle the wind. You only got 4 hits, but all 4 were huge at big points in the game.
Well-timed hits, that's a big key for us. And again, aggressive on the bases like we like to be. And then with that, too, you got to tip your hat to Wittenberg. They had 3 double plays today, and all of them on well-hit baseballs. So they played good defense against us. We just got pretty fortunate with the location and the timing of those hits. And then we like to put pressure on people, and it feels like that worked out today.
Absolutely. Now, Coach 7-0. A couple big conference wins now. You get another game tomorrow and a turnaround again on Monday. How big is it for you that White only had to go 1, didn't throw a lot of pitches, that you have mostly your full pitching staff for the next couple of games?
Yeah. We already know the season's been taking a while to get some traction going. A lot of canceled games, a lot of tough weather. But Ben throwing it deep into the game means Wyatt's available for us tomorrow and Monday. And we also have, we're confident in our top 6 pitchers. So it's a nice, convenient thing to have. 3 games over a weekend span is pretty easy for us to handle. We'll make sure we have Soulsby and Mo getting some innings tomorrow, too.
Sounds great, Coach. Congratulations again, 7-0. And are you going to send a guy up here, you think?
Yeah, we'll send either Eli or Ben.
Whoever you choose, Coach. We'll be right here. So thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
There's Coach Held of the Amherst Falcons. Falcons win this one 6-1 right here on Zaleski Sports. So we'll step aside and we'll be back to get ready with more of your post-game coverage on Zaleski Sports.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook.
Back here from Amherst with your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We're going to be joined by our Highlight House player of the game, Eli Bowman. Coach had talked about that play you had to make in a 1-0 game and left. I had a great view of it. It looks like you were kind of turned around, but how were you trying to handle a game like this where the wind was gusting so hard to try and handle any fly ball, especially from a left-handed hitter?
At the start, I was kind of just playing normal. And then eventually I kind of played over more on the line, but that was really it. I messed up the read on that one, so I had to turn my hips and go the other way, but...
And I guess how has it changed for you being a left-handed thrower as well, having to try and adjust to some of these plays, especially on a field like this where it's the thick grass, the wind is blowing out? Like, how do you try and handle that with your off arm a little bit?
I usually play a little more outside the line just so I can get over and turn around if I have to, and I still have more room to get the ball.
And then coming in, hit for yourself in the beginning, and then their left fielder can't handle the fly ball. What was it going through your mind when you felt that contact? Did you think the ball was going to drop?
I didn't think it would, but I felt the barrel, so I was just happy to hit the ball decently hard. So
absolutely. Well, the 2 RBIs going for you, continuing a strong season, starting us. Now you guys are 7-0. What are you going to try and learn from this one with a couple of games coming up for you guys that even when you're not hitting, you're still winning games pretty comfortably?
Honestly, just work together as a team. I mean, we've been doing pretty good together so far, and hopefully it continues.
Absolutely. So we're going to do one final thing where you get you in our highlight house, all right? I'm going to give you the microphone. I'm going to get out of the way, and when I'll count you in, you'll say your name and that you're in the house. So basically say, I'm Eli Bowman, I'm in the house, all right? I'll just make sure I get set up. We'll see the camera up here. I'll count you in.
I'm Eli Bowman, and I'm in the house.
Well done, Eli. Good luck.
Thank you.
There's our highlight house player of the game, Eli Bowman. A big 2-run single back in the 6th. And a couple of big plays defensively as well, including that big fly ball catch middle of the game that kept a 1-0 game at 1-0. And, of course, Falcon pitching staff, can't say enough about them. 3 hits allowed in 7 innings, 16 strikeouts as a unit, as they'll win this one 6-1. So that being said, we're going to wrap things up here from Amherst. My name is Mike Welland, and that has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Again, stay tuned. More Falcon sports throughout the rest of this spring, including soccer and baseball, including more Falcon baseball on Monday afternoon against Nakusa. So with that being said, we're going to say so long. Your final score one final time was the Amherst Falcons 6, the Chargers of Wittenberg-Birnamwood 1. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, stay cool, stay warm, stay safe. And from all of us here at Zaleski Sports, good night, everybody.